You strong.
Hello everyone, I hope you are doing great and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to do unboxing of a revolutionary product which we have all seen in different ways. Now I'm not going to give you all the details right away, but what I'm going to tell you is that this is going to make your TV viewing experience out of the world. Since there has been flat TVs in the market, I always had a fascination of putting backlight on it. And depending on what movie I'm watching or what game I'm playing, I used to change the color of the backlight and also the brightness and everything. But I always thought, what if this all could be automatic? So let me introduce you guys to a product which is gonna change my life completely. This is GOVEE Immersion kit for your television, which has the backlight and also the sidebars. Before unboxing this, let me give you a bit details on the technology that GOVEE is using and also the features which I could get from the website. So if you look at this kit, you will get a sensor which gets mounted on the top of your television. So that is going to analyze the lights on your screen and the type of picture that you are watching. And it comes with two bars which should be facing towards the wall, and also the backlight, which is basically something that has always been out there. But this entire light system is gonna function based on the inputs which you'll be getting from the screen, and it's gonna put the lights which is gonna best resolute with the picture or the screen lights which is there on your television. So it is gonna provide you a very, very immersive experience where your entire surrounding is getting in sync with what's going on the screen. And I think this is pretty smart. I really wish this product could have been out there earlier. After the technology, let's talk about the features. So GOVEE always provides you with an app, and it can usually control all the GOVEE products out there. I have used the app before to control my car lights and it works fabulously. So I'm not going to go into the details, but I'm going to definitely show you the UI of the app after I install this product. Now it has all the features which usually you will get in all the TV backlights, like example, a music sync. Then it also provides you smart control utilizing the app. Then you can dim the light, then you can increase the brightness and all those things. So all those basic features or standard features are out there. But what it has is that you can control it with Google Home and also with Alexa. So you don't have to worry about what ecosystem you're using. No matter you're with Amazon or you're with Google, it can be controlled with both the voice input systems. Now, without wasting any time, let's quickly unbox this, and then I can't wait to install this on my television and look at the results. So before unboxing, I just want to tell you that please pardon the appearance of my box, because I tried to remove the shipping label out, but it just didn't want to. So let's unbox it now. Alright, so there has been a lot of things inside the box. It can be overwhelming, but don't worry, we're gonna look at it one by one, and let's get them out of these boxes and the plastic covers. So first of all, user manual. Make sure you always keep this handy, read if you want to. This small card is providing you the way on how you can put the strip on the back of your television, and these hooks are gonna come in handy over there. So I'll keep them on the side because we're not gonna need them right now. And if you still want help and want to reach out to GOVEE, you can definitely do them on their Facebook, Twitter, which is X now, and TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube channel. They also provide their support email, so it's support@govee.com. Very simple. You can definitely go there and talk to those guys. And you can also get the GOVEE app on Google App Store, on Google Play and Apple App Store. I always get confused with both of them. But yes, and they have provided some alcohol prep pad. This is definitely to clean up the back of your television. And I am not sure why the sponge is there. So we can talk about it later on. Alright, so let's try to work on the smaller box first. So let me open this. I don't know what it is, but let's just try to figure it out. Okay. Alright, so I think this is some kind of sensor which connects the two bars and the backlight. So more on this later on. Let's keep it on the side. Okay, so this is adapter. This I'm very sure of. And these two would be stands for the bar. Now this is definitely gonna be your backlight for the television. Okay, so it is USB-C and it has 3M tape on the back. So I think this is very neat packing. Now let's look at this box. Alright, so this is the sensor. It looks like camera basically. So this is the sensor which I was talking about. Again, this is USB, micro USB over here. And now the biggest box. Alright, so this would be the two bars. So let's open them. By the way, I have to say that the packing is really cool. Alright, so these are the two bars. Just be gentle with them. Don't want to scratch the front surface. And GOVEE has made sure that the packaging is amazing. Alright, so these are also single USB-C. So I think this controller is for. So one is for the sensor, and these two USB-C are for the bars and for the backlight of the television. I've taken everything out of the box. Now I'm pretty excited for the installation. It looks a lot, but I'm pretty sure it's not gonna take a lot of time. So without wasting any time, let's just go and install it on the television. I'm really very excited for this. Let's start with the installation. So first, let's install the back LED strip because this is going to be the most time consuming. So we'll need these hooks for the corner. It has 3M tape on the back, so you don't have to drill or make any kind of marks on your television. And also we have 3M tape at the back of your LED strip. So make sure you're just installing it correctly. So I'm going to do that and then I'm going to show it to you. Make sure you clean the television with the alcohol prep pads, and you put your LED strip on all sides except the bottom. So I'm going to start with the left side and then go towards the right. Also, one thing to be sure about, before you start pasting this, make sure you start with the end, which has this USB-C connector. So that if your television is small, 42-inch or something, then you can cut the LED strip from the other end and not from this end. So please make sure you keep that in mind. The tough part, or I would say the part with the technique, is done. So as you can see, I have utilized all the clips that they have provided, and because this is 55-inch television and this LED strip would be good for 65-inch television, I had to make some of the folds, but I made sure that none of the fold is on the LED. So you see these white ones are LEDs, and also I made sure, because I don't want these connecting wires to be seen from the front, I have hidden them utilizing these clips which was provided. So there are around 8-9 clips, and I think it's going to be more than enough. But if you have a smaller television, just make sure that you make the fold as shown in the picture, so that your LED doesn't get damaged. So yeah, this was it. It took me about 20 minutes to get this done properly. So make sure you take your own time, and also because the tape is 3M, I really could just pull it off when I saw that the LED strip is not going in the straight line. So don't worry that it's going to be like once installed it's done. You can take it out and then put it back again. Make sure you just apply the firm pressure along the LED strip so that it sticks to the back of the television properly, and also there are no bubbles or gaps in the back of this LED strip, because otherwise as the time goes on, you will see that dust gets settled on the gum, and then that actually breaks the strength of the gum. So yeah, just make sure that it's firmly pressed, there is no fold or gaps when you are putting this LED on. So yeah, now when this is done, let's go to installation of the controller, and it is shown in the user manual on how you have to install the controller. Just put it in the center of the television so that all the connecting wires from the LED strip and the two light bars and also the adapter goes right in the center. So yeah, let's do that very quickly and set this up. So the back of the television setup is done. Now it is the turn of camera sensor. So you have to mount it so that this is sitting on the top. So you have to mount it exactly in the center of your television, in the front side for sure, and this tape should go on the top. So ensure that that center is calculated exactly. I would request you guys to use a measuring tape and then mount this sensor, because if you don't do that, then there will be issues with the alignment. So let's do that pretty quickly. Let's tie this wire up, make this a bit neat, and then we can flip the television and I'll show you how to mount this camera sensor. Finally, the camera mount is done, the entire setup is done. Now, I just want to tell you that you have to be a bit careful when you're mounting the camera. It's because one, it has to be right in the center, so make sure you mark the center. And second, if your television is having bezel, it will be good because the camera has 3M tape on the top side of the mount and also in the front side. So having a bezel will definitely be helpful. My television doesn't have one, but the screen definitely has a bit of bezel, so it won't obstruct anything which is coming on my screen. And one tricky thing was that the top of my television doesn't have a flat surface. So I had to be very careful in mounting it. And make sure that once mounted, no one is fidgeting with it. So that's something that you have to be careful about. Now let's turn on the power, and one important step is to calibrate this camera sensor. And that's where the foam pieces which we got, which I thought was useless, will actually come in handy. After all the hassle of setting this up, finally I've turned the power on, and this is itself looking gorgeous right now. So it has glowed with a bright white light, but the next step that you have to do is download the GOVEE app and connect your immersive kit to that GOVEE app. All the instructions are present in the user manual. So after downloading the GOVEE app, make sure you provided all the necessary permissions and you connect to the 2.4 gigahertz of your Wi-Fi network. If you connect to 5 gigahertz, it won't work. So now create your account so that all your devices are under one account, and then go to the top right corner of the GOVEE app and click on the plus sign. It will try to scan for the nearby devices and try to click on it. Once you click add, now you see that this is another device which I'm using, so I don't want this. So let it scan for the other devices. So give it a few seconds, and if you are still facing any issues in doing this, you can always talk to the GOVEE support team. On the GOVEE app, you will have an icon which will allow you to connect to the GOVEE support team. Now it might take some time for it to search for the nearby devices. Just ensure that the Bluetooth is on. Okay, now you see there are multiple devices which is in my household, and I can see my new device. So click on it, it should be S605B. You can also search for it in case. So now it is asking me to just short press the on and off button. So let me do that. So I have to go to the controller at the back of my television and short press it. See, the pairing is done. It was quick. You can rename your device if you want. I will just rename it to DreamView Kit. Done. The next thing that you'll have to do is calibrate your device. Now ensure that all the connections are done right. The GOVEE app is very intuitive. It will show you all the connections. Now, to perform the calibration, I'll have to use those sponge boxes that I've got. So let me set that up very quickly, and then we can start calibrating the device. So to perform the calibration, you have to take these 7 sponge boxes and you have to install them on each side of your television. You have to place these boxes on each side and right below the camera in the center, and also on the left and the right center of your screen. So use some kind of measuring tape or something to ensure that the centers are perfectly aligned. Now go to the app and do start calibration. Now this is an important step because the calibration needs to be perfect. So it will calibrate the light bars and then light strip. So I see that my light bars are now blue. So I click on the light bars, click on next. So you have to check the power. Perfect, the position is correct. Okay. Now it is searching for the Wi-Fi. Okay, now I have to put my Wi-Fi password. Once the Wi-Fi password is done, click on done. Ensure that it is 2.4 gigahertz, like I said. And you'll see the blue setup. Now it is asking you to stand in front of the TV and select based on the current light. So I'm just calibrating. So blue on the right, sorry, red on the right and blue on the top. So perfect. Let's click that. Confirm. Please tell where your camera is installed, so you can install it at the bottom as well. I think at the top it made more sense. So I did top. Now it is saying please turn on your indoor lights and power off the TV. Stick the foam stickers on the screen as indicated. So I've already done that step, so I'm already ready. So you have to drag the 4 points to the corner of the television. So I think this is perfect. Next. Okay, one is left. Okay, now the side one, so that this is covering the entire television. Nice, sweet. This is some good use of tech, by the way. All right, finally it is good. And as you can see, I just get away from the screen, and as you can see, this is beautiful. I can see different colors, and my app is also showing that there is an upgrade available. Now everything is done. I'm out of the screen, so I'm not obstructing anything. Now let's just try something very quick just to understand that this is going in right. So I can increase or reduce the brightness. Let's see if that works. Yes, that works fabulously. So there are modes where you can basically movie watching dream view. This is interesting. I'll have to actually go through all of this. And then there is something called as effect lab. Wow, this is nice. Let's see. Okay, sun, earth. Let's try to apply. Wow, this is beautiful. So as I'm clicking on the effect lab, I see sun, seasons, emotions. Beautiful. So let's click on warm orange and it turns everything to warm orange. Let's click on energetic green, it turns everything to green. This is beautiful. I think this is going to look more amazing when I switch off all the lights. This is very, very exciting. Now there's so much of customization that this is amazing. You can click on the screen and then you can, let's look at festival. Okay, let's look at fireworks. Wow, so it is giving me an illusion of fireworks. This is out of the world. Now, putting an ordinary LED on the back of your screen looks beautiful, but this is amazing. Let's put Christmas. It's not Christmas, but let's see the effect. Wow, this is giving you twinkling light effects. Let's put Halloween. All right, okay, this is spooky one. So, this is amazing. And you can click on music, you can increase or decrease the sensitivity. Oh my god, this has a lot of stuff. Okay, heavy bass is there. Wow, this is nice. Okay, so now I've selected windmill and now the lights are moving like windmill. I think this is a toy for something, for someone like me who really loves the ambient light. And let's see this. Okay, so I can also shut off a particular bar, or I can also shut off the backlight. Okay, so now everything is turned off. Now let's see. Okay, I can turn on one bar. Okay, so I think my right and left are actually calibrated differently. So right is left on the app and on the screen. All right, so this is amazing. So if the entire light is overwhelming for you, you want to shut off the bars, you can still work with the backlight of the television. And one thing which is amazing is that right now I've not even tested it with the movie or what's going on the screen. This entire thing is done by the GOVEE app. So technically, if I have a party at my place or I just want to have ambient lighting in my house, I think this is beautiful. So definitely 10 on 10, 100 on 100, kudos to GOVEE team. I think the sensitivity of this device itself is amazing. It is breathtaking, guys. You have to get this to feel it. I cannot express more on the video. Okay, so now Let's go to the video and actually see how it works with something that goes on television. As you can see, the green color of the box is reflected with the green on the bottom of the screen. So let's move it ahead because this is going to have a lot of green. Nice. Nice. I think this is definitely beautiful. Now let me also play on the app a bit. Let's increase the saturation. Let's decrease it. This has been amazing. I'm gonna play with it. I am really overwhelmed with what this app and device can do. I think this is very, very, very beautiful. And also, when you guys get it, I would definitely want you to play with this entire music thing. This windmill effect is amazing. This is like there's no words for it. It is beautiful. So yes, definitely get this product. I would say it's worth every penny that you spend on it. Oh, so 10 minutes with GOVEE Immersive Experience Kit has been amazing. So I hope you all love the video and also you all love the product. Like, this is one of the best products that I've seen. I'm really excited to play games and also to watch movie with this immersive experience kit. I think it's gonna be a whole different experience altogether. And if you have home theater system set up in your house, I think it is gonna give you better than theater experience for sure. With that said, I just want to highlight that this is not a promoted video. This is all my own experience. So whatever I said, whatever I spoke about the product, it is all what I thought about it. I think it's very, very cool. I just can't say less. All the details of this product is in the description. Some people might find it a bit costly, so you can get the option which is available without the bars. But trust me, get the bars. They are worth it. It's the entire product is worth every penny. And I think you guys can see the excitement on my face when I say this. Also, as you can see on the screen, I do some DIY mods on my car, and I also perform unboxing of some cool products like this one and share my experiences with you guys. So please keep up the support, share this with your family and friends, and definitely tell them that you saw on my channel. All the support is always very, very helpful. So like, share, subscribe, and stay fit, stay healthy, and definitely go get this product. It is super duper amazing. Take care. See you guys next time.